reflect the lyrics of the song, because like I guess the viewers or the audience can like understand what's actually happening in the video.
I think there should be like a different story rather than follow the lyrics, or else it's going to be a bit, repetitive and boring. Because if you need to keep your viewers a bit interested, or else they get any views, are you?
Yeah, it definitely should, because you want it to be really relevant, don't you? I mean, if it's going to be a song that's popular, it has to be relevant, has to be integrated within the music video.
Yes, the lyrics should be represented in the music video so that people can understand the meaning of the song more.
Yeah, I think there should be a bit of both, like a little bit of conventional, like a conventional aspect on something that is also unique as well. So, like, viewers can expect like random things. Well, not random, but different things from the video. Yeah.
I would say try to kind of break away from it, because that's often done way too much with many rock bands nowadays, and I just find that a bit boring, because personally, for me, and probably for other people, they want something new and exciting, or else, if it's the same repetitive stuff, it's just, boring, really.
I think that considering you're doing a rock video and your genre is rock, there should be props that are related to rock, so that obviously the people who are listening to it like rock music and they want to get the feel of the rock. But there should be a bit of both. Yeah.
Whether it should be I think it should be a bit of both when it comes to whether it should be too much in one extreme with leather jackets and all that, or too modern. It should have kind of a bit of, because you don't want to make it cheesy. It has to be a happy medium.
It helps the artist or the band being recognised, I guess, and also synergy just helps to sell each other as well. So it's profit for the artist and the band.
Yeah, keep it all the same. That would get. Like with Kiss, for example, they got that iconic symbol of theirs, and like if you keep your logo in particular, you'll kind of have doing the same thing as they are, but like in your own unique way, of course.
Yeah, there should be logos and icons so that it can be recognised from anyone by anywhere.
The logo, I'm not an artist, but it should be simple so we can recognize it. It has to be simple, but with, I guess, bright colors or whatever, so you can see it from a distance. If it's too complicated, your brains can't remember it too well.
Yeah, I think it should be different. Just because you need something new and something that the viewers the people, the fans don't even know. Something that will just surprise them, I guess, rather than having the same old type of layout for just a layout. So they'll make it more lively and interesting.
Try to change up a bit, because it's best to be different every time. You're giving yourself a more unique look every time. And if you have the same thing, people might not recognize you as much. Even they might do, but just as the same thing, nothing new or unique in particular.
Yeah, I think the artwork should be changed depending on the album, so you can differentiate between the two different albums, so it's something more different.
No, what I in my opinion, I would make it simple yet also quite vivid at the same time. Really, you don't want it simple. You don't want it to be too boring, and when it's vivid, you don't want it to be like over the top. So you need some sort of balance and equilibrium, if you must say.
I think you should like kind of bring the genre a bit more, because or else like it won't particularly fit with the lyrics and the video at the same time. It won't make real sense. Because if you get like some happy song with some like dark atmosphere video, it's not. I mean, in some forms it could be artistic, but
I think it's fine if the music video is simple. Some people can relate to that. It just depends on the lyrics, really.
The music video. I think it should be a bit. I don't think it should be complicated. Just straight to the point. Again, if it's all over the place, it's not going to be popular. It's not going to work. People aren't going to pay attention to it. If it's more simple, then the music will take a greater part in it. So I think it should be quite a nice simple plot.
No, too boring. Yeah, there needs to be like a storyline, if I'm honest. Yeah, like I wouldn't really include the band into the video because then the storyline would be much better in telling the story rather than well, this will make the audience focus on the band rather than the actual storyline. So it wouldn't make any difference if you actually had a storyline and also the band together there. So it's best if you just have the storyline.
No, don't include a band because, like, for example, like Foo Fighters, right? They always perform or act, but like I prefer it when they do a lot of acting, like in Walk. Wait, is it Walk? Is it? Yeah, and you know, like how that story starts from like the guy getting pissed off from his car and then going straight to like wherever.
No, I think it's too boring if the song's performed in a band.
For the last question, I think it's quite obvious that it should not be the band singing and playing because that's just boring. It should have some story or something like that. In fact, the Hoosers, I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing their name well, they do really good videos. It's really related with it. You should do something like that because no one really wants to see, or few people want to see the band playing and all this. So I think you should have a little story.